Welcome back from that break, and we deeply apologize for the quick fix that we just made, and definitely that's to ensure that we bring you the best. And now in the studio we are having the Commandant General of the Nigerian Hunters and Forest Security Service in person of Ambassador Dr. Joshua Wole Oshatimeyi. It's nice having you on this program this afternoon.
Thank you, sir. For
some time you've been in operation, and we understand the challenges before now. How far have you gone to see that the NHFSS comes as part of an agency of government?
All right, thank you once again. I'm glad to be here. First and foremost, let me correct the impression on our name. It's no more NHFSS.
Okay.
It's now NFSSS.
Okay.
The name Hunters has been expunged and have been replaced by the Forest Security, because this came about as a result of the Ministry of Environment that thought that hunter, they are coming to kill endangered species. And the word hunter before, from the name, is to hunt for criminal in our forested region. Okay, coming back to the question.
Before you go on that, still on your website, we still have it as Nigerian Hunter and Forest Security Services.
No, we have, it has been changed.
It has been changed.
Yes.
Probably it has not been updated.
Yes, it has been changed.
Okay, please, you can go ahead.
Okay. Coming back to the question, our efforts so far, we have collaborated effectively with all the consulted authority, even without getting the assent from the government. We are working hand in hand with all the security apparatus, like the police, the DSS, and the military on interagency collaboration. You agree with me that we have a very vast forested region in Nigeria, covering total number of 10 million hectares of land, unprotected, unsecured. If the military invaded certain forests, get rid of the criminality there, they will revert back to their barrack. What happened to the forest? There must be a security surveillance, a security force. Are you getting my point? That will be guarding local intelligence to the military and to the police. When you move from Canada to Mexico, you see Agro Ranger. From Canada to America, you see Forest Marshal. And that is what we represent in Nigeria, to gather the local intelligence needed for the military and the police.
Okay, I know during the last tenure of the former president, there was so many push to make sure that your services is upgraded to be an agency of the government, and also I know the Vice President Shatima also actually pushed.
He's the one that sponsored the bill
for it. And what level are you now?
Then the bill went through 4th, 2nd, 3rd reading, and it was transmitted to the lower chamber for concurrent. It was unanimous agreement of the two houses that the bill has no conflict with existing authority. It was transmitted to Mr. President for assent. That is during the former administration. And one way or the other, we could not secure the assent. As I'm talking to you now, the bill, if a bill did not get attention of Mr. President, you have to come back to assembly to start all over. So we have done 1st, 2nd, 3rd reading in the House of Representatives. The only thing that at it is, we will not do public hearing again, since it has undergone public hearing in the past administration. And during the first administration, when we went for public hearing,
the previous administration,
yes, out of 102 memoranda that were submitted to the Senate, 101 supported the establishment of this outfit as a new federal government agency with the mandate to combat crime and criminality in our forested region. So as it is now, we are no more undergoing public hearing. Yes, it's just for the Senate to concur, and the concurrent, any moment from now, it could be done.
Okay, as it is now, the forest is an asset of government also, And if you look at the act establishing the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, that is also one particular aspect they also deal with. Don't you think there will be issue of the act establishing NSCDC will also be having problem with the act if possibly yes comes to stay?
I don't think so. The core mandate of NSCDC is protection of critical infrastructure. Critical infrastructure. Nigeria has the military and about 12 paramilitary, the civil defense, NIA, CIA, DIA, whatever, custom, immigration, NDLA, even the road safety and EFCC and ICPC, all together, nobody is saddled with the responsibility of forming security surveillance within our forests. It's just protection of public critical infrastructure. When you go to some military or the agency, you see civil defense, you see the police. Are they now coexisting? It's all about collaboration and cooperation. Are we together? But we are talking about the treasure base of any country lies within the forest. There are a lot of illegal miners now working within our forested region, unknown to the government. So if we secure our assent, we can easily go ahead of this illegal miner, the banditry activities, and the rest. But any police officer or the military you see in the forest, they are there as a result of patriotism, as a result of their being committed. No one is saddled with the responsibility of detective forest crime. Are we together now? Yeah. That is the only disparity. The critical infrastructure does not only lie within the forest. Even the NEPA that pass across the building, they are all in the town. But we are talking about the forest. In some places, like the northwest Nigeria, there are some farmers they need to pay ransom before they enter their farmland. Don't we have the civil defense? And this organization is different from the normal conventional policing. Because as from now, maybe I'm from Delta State, I can tell you all the villages, all the forest games, and the forest reserve in Delta State. But you are being transferred from Sokoto to Delta, you serve as a stranger. Are we together? As I'm talking to you now, according to international environmental law, Nigeria is the least policed forest in the world, with total number of 3.8%. Go do it. And we're supposed to have minimum of 25%. We only have 3.8, making Nigeria to be the least policed forest across the world.
You still have some personnel under you who are actually serving, I believe.
We?
Yes.
We have.
You render services.
Yes.
Okay, with respect to that now, looking at the welfare of some of these personnel, how do you get finance to help to see that you cater for your personnel members?
I do say it. They say if there's no pain, there will be no gain. For now, we're under voluntary. But at least let me use the opportunity to thank some state governors that consider us as one of the essential part of their security apparatus. Like the governor of Kogi State, at least he has recruited 1,050 of youth to this organization, giving them 60,000 naira every month. Like Governor Solomon of Borno State is also part of the people that have been helping us for the past 6 years. Governor of Bauchi State commissioned about 600 of our members since 2020 to be working with Agro-Ranger Department of Civil Defense to protect farmers, and they are paying 40,000 naira to our people. And even in Abuja here, I want to announce to you, we are securing more than 43 estates, especially those in remote area. Last year, like this time, many people could not even sleep in their houses. They come to us in our office to come and supply them guard because they are afraid of kidnapping and the rest.
How many personnel do you have under you now?
All over the country?
Yes.
We are about 48,000 and some 100 in our database.
So moving forward, I know we still don't have much time because of the delay. But then looking at critical issues now that you have a president that for some time now, I know one of the major reasons why people will say, or maybe why the former leadership may say they will not assent to the bill, could be as a result of financial issues. And now we now have a president who has actually, recently the budget was passed for over 54 trillion naira. Looking at the opportunities ahead, do you see the possibility that in the next 1 to 3 years, the president will assent to your bill?
We don't even pray that it will be up to a year, because considering the importance of this service, my brother, when Kashim Shettima, our Vice President, His Excellency Kashim Shettima, when he sponsored this bill, the question one of the representative from Attorney General said, because there is no money. He said no. He said there is no money that is must for any country to protect our citizens. My brother, there is no money that is no bigger than any individual in this country. Let me cite this example. Nigeria is losing more money from the forest, more than what they are losing from the oil. A state in this country, 2 states in this country can feed the entire country, Nasarawa, Kaduna, if they are properly harnessed, the mineral resources. But how could they be harnessed if there is no security? Are we together? So if they are saying 2, 3, 4 years, no, we are not praying that even before the end of the year, we are expecting the assent, because we can move into action and secure our natural resources for the proper utilization of the citizen.
When you get hold of criminals in this particular forest, so across the forest in Nigeria, for instance, Zamfara, Kaduna, the popular and Beningwari, you discover that at the end of the day, these people are still released back to the town. How do you treat the criminals that you've actually gotten hold of?
To me, I don't believe all this hearsay, because in most cases we do joint operation with the military and the police, and for now we are voluntary. We are lack power of prosecution. We can only get them arrested, hand over to the police for proper prosecution. And some of them, depending on the crime committed, some will be killed depending on the judiciary, what the judiciary says about them. Do you understand what I'm saying? But tomorrow, some people, if they just want to talk ill of the police, or maybe undermine the ability of the military or the police, they say they release them and they are working together. It's not true.
No, but many, we've seen instances like that, not one, not twice.
But me, I'm not really aware. But the one we have arrested, handed over to the police. Police have done their full diligence, and they make sure that anybody commit any crime, they will face the wrath of law based on the crime committed.
If you have to meet the president today, what will be, and you are given just a minute to discuss with him, what will be your conversation with him?
I will first appreciate what he has been doing as a father of this country, and secondly, to also appeal to him that this bill has been unanimously agreed by the 2 houses of National Assembly. It has been passed into law, transmitted to him, that we are expecting him to sign in it to law. Thus, we are burdening our officer from different command to take the battle to the criminal within their base, to dislodge them. So Nigeria can really enjoy the relative peace. And you know, our president is a man of peace. He's a man of his word. One of the cardinal points he makes sure during his electionary campaign is to strengthen the internal security, especially within the forested region.
Thank you so much, Ambassador Dr. Joshua Wole Oshetimehin, the Commandant General, Nigerian Forest Security Service. It's nice having you on the afternoon edition.
Thank you so much.
I hope to have more of you with respect to issues of insecurity. Just this morning, report came out that the Lakura will be able to kill 13 persons in one of the community in Northwest, and that is the more reason why we need more security personnel manning our forests. Thank you so much for coming once.
Thank you, sir.
This is how we can go today on the afternoon edition. We just finished the conversation with Ambassador Dr. Joshua Wole Oshetimehin, the Commandant General of Nigerian Forest Security Services. I'm discussing critical issue about the progress and then the welfare of its personnel. My name is Isanu. Have a wonderful day and stay blessed.